You'll never see another nigga like this. You stay had that white bitch popping on the night shift. Now I'm one westward sharper than an ice pick on you rappers' necks, and it's feeling like some vice grips. Yeah, that's light shit. Send my bro a kite quick. Ties of war, we ain't forget about you. Keep your light lit. Rappers can't see. Most of them scared to witness. Go and close your eyes. There's one right here for the trenches. Bad bitches, natural hair or extensions. Hood niggas that'll probably grip like some dentures. Runners on them fences. 23 and 1 out. Praying that that commissary hit before it run out. Bitches on the gram, dog filter with their tongue out. Couldn't stay home because they found the dugout. Closed casket, burner in the low jacket. My co-captain, riding on these whole rappers. My hoes fabulous. Now I don't mean that derogatory, but I'm a player and there's no my women riding for me. I avoided Maury. I got 2 jets. If I can't make it through for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple bosses. After the war, just to count our losses. It's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Gun on my waist, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know lie. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on the storm in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know lie. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in the storm in my whole life. My whole life. It's so melodic. When I be dropping this ebonics, this ghetto phonics, it got me on the level supersonic. My bomb atomic, and you know where you can find me. Somewhere probably folding this paper origami. My name is pure as the Dasani. My wave is like a tsunami. I went from 0 to 100, feeling like Ricky Bobby. I made a deal with the Reaper. Got a couple wives, they some keepers. Talk a lot of shit, but you can't walk a mile in my sneakers. Bitches go to Miami, come home with change features. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her. They don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on her face, but it's not concealing the pain. It's a shame. That's why I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s, we see in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit up a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that guy flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that cut Taha Wall straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an op heard. Light is in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed.
Check. I think that's got to turn on too. Check. 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 I think it's the first one. Check. Turn the all volume up all the way. Check. That's better. Check. Yeah, I just checked. I ain't checked that one. Check. When I merge them, it's like the horn rubber the show.
YAHANNA.
YAHANNA. I margin and stand. Whopping Yakodam and turn and face the east. Get ready to start off with the Lord's Prayer and the Hebrew.
All right. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kwadash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malatlaka, Taba'ah, Batazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemayim, Nathanawa, Lakam, Cow, Yawam, Wasalakanawa, Kabawathinawa, Kasalakanawa, Kabawathinawa, Wala'ah, Taba'ayanawa, Banasaya 1, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Lakah, Hamalakwith, Waha'ala, Wa'athaparth, La'awalumium, Aman.
In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not.
Lead us not
into temptation.
Into temptation.
But deliver us.
But deliver us
from evil.
From evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it. This is the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Baba Kashah. Nathananawa. Hakak. Hakak. Lar Pa'ah. Nakal Makalah. No, Nakal Makalah. Wakal Madawa. Hakak. Latahar. Matazarayim. Hakak. Ahaquium. Hamathium. Hakak. Arakawath. Hamata'ala. Lagar Shun. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Thawada Aman.
In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
Name Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is the blessed Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Barak Lanawa. Wayashala. Wahabiyath. Saporium. Barak. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Thawada Aman. What we just said was Yahweh in the name of Yahushai. Bless us and Israel and the school in the name of Yahushai. Thank you, so be it. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 121 in the Hebrew. Aisha, Ayanya, Ahahorium, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azaria, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Wa'arataza, Ayathan, Lamawat, Regolika, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashun, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Yahweh, Taza'alka, Al Yad, Yam Yaka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ayakaka, Wa'ayarak, Alayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Akarai, Yashamar, Afnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'alka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'ayatha, Wa'aid Iwalam.
In the English, I will lift up mine eyes into the
I will
hills,
lift up my eyes into the hills.
from whence cometh my help.
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from
My
Yahweh,
help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yashalam
he that keepeth
shall
YAHANNA
neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going
Yahweh
out
shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
this time forward
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al Damayalaka, Al Thakarash, Al Thashakwat, Al Kayal Hana, Al Yumyaka, Yahama Yawan, Ra'ash, Aimaka, Ayman Yawa, Sawada, Wayatha, Ay Tazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amorwa, Lakawa, Wanakakidu, Magoya, Wala'a, Yazakar, Shum Yasha'ala, Iwada, Kaya, Nawa Tazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Ayaka, Baryath, Yakarathwa, Aholia, Adawam, Wayashamaoyum, Mawa'aba, Wahagorium, Gabol, Wa'aimawan, Wa'aimalak, Palashath, Yashabya, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zerawai, Labayan Lawat, Selah, Aisha Laham, Kamadian, Kasaya Sara'a, Kayabian, Bonakol, Kwayashwan, Nashamadwa, Bayandara, Hayawa, Daman, Ladama, Shayathamwa, Nadia Mawa, Kairab, Wakazaba, Wakazabak, Wakatazol, Mana'ai, Kal Nasaya Kamwa, Ashor, Amorwa, Nair Rasha, Lanawa, Ath, Na'awath, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayathamwa, Kagogula, Kakwash, Lapanya Raka, Ka'ash, Taba'ira Ya'ira, Wakalaba, Thalahat, Harayam, Kantharadatma, Basayaraka, Wabasawa Pathka, Tabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kualawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shimka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahowa, Ayai, Wayakaporwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadawa, Kayatha, Shimka, Yahawa, Labadka, Ayawan, Akaha Rakaza.
In the English, keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo, thine enemies, make a tumult.
Make a tumult.
And they that hate thee,
They that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty
They
counsel
have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted
And
against
consulted against
thy hidden ones.
thy hidden ones.
They have
They
said,
have said,
Come
come,
and let us cut them off
let's cut them
from
off
being a nation.
from being a nation.
That the name of Yashalam
Name YAHANNA.
may be no more remembrance.
Maybe no more remembrance.
But they have consulted
They
together
have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee,
are confederate against
the
thee.
tabernacles of Edom,
Tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab,
Moab,
the Hagarenes,
Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the
the
Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyrese,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also
Assur also
is joined with them.
is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of
They
Lot.
have hope in the children of Lot.
Selah.
Selah.
Do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the
as
Midianites,
unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
to Jabin,
as the brook of
the
Kisan,
book of Kisan,
which perished at
which
Endor.
perished in Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles
Make their nobles
like Oreb
like Oreb,
and like Zael.
like Zael.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes
all their princes,
as Abah
as Sabbath,
and as Almunah,
as Almunah,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to
let us
ourselves
take to
the
ourselves
houses of
the
Yahweh.
house of Yahweh. power.
and possession.
Possession.
Oh, my power.
Oh, my power.
Made them like a wheel.
Make it like a wheel.
As a stumble before the wind.
As a stumble before the wind.
As a fire burneth the wood.
The fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame set the mountains on fire.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them. With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
Make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy
That they
name.
may seek thy name.
Oh, Yahweh.
Oh, Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And trouble forever.
Trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
That thou.
Whose name alone. Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth. This is the power structure blessing in the Hebrew. Barakathai Yahweh. YAHANNA. Wama Yaka Allah. Wa Alahayim. Matazabiyah. Alawap Yahana. Ha Alawapyam. Ha Suranyam. Akos the Yunyam. Akoya Yoyam. Wa Akwapyam. Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh. The water Aman.
In the English, bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
The angels.
Commander General YAHANNA.
Commander General YAHANNA.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Name Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Sorry, I'm in a turn. You shall be to be seated. Hey, Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakathon to my brothers. Yahweh Shem Alathon by Shem Yahshua to my sisters. We're the I.S.U.P.K. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Operating under the leadership of Commander General YAHANNA. We're not affiliated with no other Israelite group, Muslim, Mosque, Christian church, whatever you have it out there. The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. We stand on our own toes, our own merit, man. You understand? We were bringing this truth out since 1969. What is the truth, you may ask? The truth is that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you understand, of Negro descent are the true Israelites of the Bible of antiquity, man. You understand? This is the Sabbath service. We'll be reading out of the book of Deuteronomy, the 18th chapter. You understand? If you want to read along, you can follow along in your blue letter Bible. You understand? And we're going to get into it, man. If you got any questions, put it in the group chat or raise your hand in the class, Baba Kasha.
We're going to start in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 18 and verse 7 in the Hebrew. Washarath, Basham, Yahweh, Alahayawa, Kakao, Akayawa, Halawayam, Ha'ai, Madayam, Shum, Lapunya, Yahweh. Verse 8, Kalap, Kakalap, Ya'a, Kawa, Labad, Mama, Karayawa, Al, Ha'abu Barath. Verse 9, Kaya, Atha, Ba'a, Al, Ha'arataza, Ashar, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Nathan, Laka, La'ah, Thalamad, La'ai, Shawath, Katha, Wa'aibath, Haga, Wayum, Hahum. Verse 10, La'ah, Yama, Taza'ah, Baka, Ma'ai, Bayar, Banawa, Wabathawa, Ba'ash, Kwasam, Kwasa, Mayum, Ma'ai, Wanan, Wama, Nakash, Wama, Kashap. Verse 11, Wakabar, Kabar, Washa'al, Awab, Waya Da'ai Naya, Wadarash, Al, Hama Thayum. Verse 12, Kaya, Tawa Ibath, Kaya, Salakia, Yahweh, Cal, Aisha, Allah, Waba, Galo, Salakia, Waba Gala, Haba Salaki Hatha wa Ibath. Ha'Allah Yahweh Alahayaka. Mawa Riyash. Awathum. Mapun Yaka. Verse 13. Mathayum. Tha Haya. I'm Yahweh Alahayaka. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 18, starting at verse 7 in the English. Then he shall minister in the name of the Lord his God, as all his brethren, the Levites, do, which stand there before the Lord. Verse 8. They shall have like portions to eat, beside that which cometh of sale of his patrimony.
So if I could, this is when the Most High separated the Levites as far as their responsibility and their portion and inheritance. You understand, the inheritance of the Lord belonged to the Levites. You understand, while the rest of Israel had their own inheritance. So these were certain rules and establishments and things that the Levites had to do according to what the Lord had said. You understand what I'm saying? Because, you know, these were the ones that was chosen after Israel, you know, did what they did. So for lack of better words, go ahead.
Verse 9. When thou art come into the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations. Verse 10. There shall not be found among you any one that maketh his son or daughter to pass through the fire, or that useth divination, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch. Verse 11. Or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits, or a wizard, or a necromancer. Verse 12. For all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord. Because of these abominations, the Lord thy God doeth drive them out from before thee. Verse 13. Thou shalt be perfect with the Lord thy God.
Hold on, say that again.
Thou shalt be perfect with the Lord thy God.
Good, nice. So y'all know that the Lord required us to be perfect. They always try to tell us that nobody's perfect and all this and that, but the Lord said we should be perfect with him. You understand? Read on.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 18, starting at verse 14 in the Hebrew. Kaya, Haga, Wayam, Ha'Allah, Ashar, Atha, Yawarash, Awathum, Al, Ma'ai, Nunayum, Wa'al, Kwasa, Mayum, Yasha, Ma'aiwa, Wa'atha, La'a, Kun, Nathan, Laka, Yahweh, Alahayaka. Verse 15, Naba Ya'ah. Yakwayum, Laka, Yahweh, Alahayaka. Al Yawah, Dasha, Ma'ai1. Verse 16, Kakol, Ashar, Sha'alath, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Bakarab, Bayawam, Hakwa, Hall, La'amar, La'a, Asap, Lashamai, Ath, Kowal, Yahweh, Allah Haya, Wa'ath, Ha'ash, Haga Dalah, Haza'ath, La'a, Ara'ah, Iwad, Wala'ah, Amarath. Verse 17, Waya Amar, Yahweh, Aliyah, Hayata Yabawa, Ashar, Dabarawah. Verse 18, Naba Ya'ah, Akwayum, Lahum, Makwarab, Aka Yahum, Kamawak, Wana Thathiyah, Dabariyah, Ba Salakia Ba Payawa Wadabar Allah Salakia Allah Yaham Ath Cow Ashar Ataza Wanwa verse 19 Wahaya Ha'a Yash Ashar La'a Yashamai Al Dabar Riyah Ashar Yadabar Basha Maya Anakaya Ada Rash Ma'ai Moa verse 20 Aka Hana Baya'a Ashar Yazayad Ladabar Dabar Basha Maya Ath Ashar La'a Taza Wayath Yawa Ladabar Wa Ashar Yadabar Basham Ala Hayam Akarayam Wamath Hana Baya'a Hahawa'a. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 18, starting in verse 14 in the English. For these nations which thou possesses hearken unto observers of times and unto diviners. But as for thee,
hey, real quick, it says, for these nations that thou possesses. I need for y'all Christians to know and understand this. This says for the word nation is Hagoyim, right? And that word that says Hagoyim is the same word that's in Gentiles. So these would be the Gentiles according to the Bible. And it says for these nations which what, Darash?
For these nations which thou shalt possess.
The Lord said that we're going to possess the nation. So if God loves everybody, where is the loving for everybody in this scripture here? Again, we're reading out of the law. So the law is telling us that it's a law that we're supposed to possess other nations. Those nations can't be loved by God if we're the ones that's possessing them. We own them. You understand? Read on.
Salakia, sir, that sounds like ownership to me.
That's it. That's exactly what it is.
All right. Verse 14. Hearken unto observer of times and unto diviners. But as for thee, the Lord thy God hath not suffered thee to do so.
You see the separation there? The Most High separated, like we read in Leviticus the 20th chapter, the 26th verse, where the Most High severed us with a separation from the other nations, that we should be His. So it says these other nations, they did what the hell they want to do, but you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, woman, and child, hell no. The Lord did not suffer you to do so. He was not allowing you to do that. You understand? Read on.
Verse 15. Naba Ya'ah Salakia. Sorry, we still in the English. Salakia. Verse 15. The Lord thy God will raise up unto thee a prophet from the midst of thee, of thy brethren, like unto me. Unto him ye shall hearken. Verse 16. According to all that thou desirest of the Lord thy God in Horeb, in the day of the assembly, saying, let me not hear again the voice of the Lord my God, neither let me see this great fire anymore, that I die not. Verse 17. And the Lord said unto me, they have well spoken that which they have spoken. Verse 18. I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren, like unto me, and I will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall command him.
Man, I gotta get on these goddamn Muslims with this one, man. Hey, y'all got the damn audacity to say that this is talking about Muhammad. If this ain't the most heinous crime and the most dumbest thing that I've ever heard, he said, I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren. This is talking about the inheritance that the Levites had. Ishmael was not a brethren of that. Then they talk about some, oh, well, because it's the descendant of Ishmael. No, Negro, that's not it. Even Esau and Jacob, that was brothers in the womb, was separated from the bowels, and they was twins. So the Lord didn't see them as brethren. And then when we're talking about this disgusting police be upon him, Muhammad, you understand? We know one thing. He did not tell you everything that thus said the Lord, because they didn't keep the feast days. They didn't keep the Passover. They didn't keep the Hanukkah. They didn't keep the Salaka. They didn't keep the Feast of Purim. You understand? And they sure ain't keep the Feast of Tabernacles. You understand? Memorial blowing the trumpets, which we about to celebrate in September the 11th. They didn't do that, man. Read on.
I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren, like unto thee, and I will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall command him. Verse 19, and it shall come to pass that whosoever will not hearken unto my words, which he shall speak in my name, I will require it of him.
Salakia Darash. Listen, I know we're trying to get through the Sabbath service, brother, but what you're reading is so heavy. It says, it shall come to pass that whosoever. Who was this written to?
Israelites.
Okay, so when we talk about whosoever, when we read in the New Testament, guess who it's talking about too? The Israelites. So when Christ said, whosoever shall break these least commandments, he was talking to the Israelites, man. Right. We see that this is a law to the children of Israel, and it's saying whosoever. So guess what? Whosoever has a context. It's telling you that it's talking about the children of Israel. It's not talking about everybody. We're so inclusive with bringing all these other nations to something that the Lord don't want. We just read up where the Lord did not suffer us to do, but he suffered these other nations to do so because he don't give a damn about them. In Isaiah the 40th chapter, it tells you that they are what? A bucket of salaka. They're nothing according to the Lord. They're like what? A drop of water that fallen from a vessel. You understand? They like spittle. I'm talking about Isaiah. You talking about second Ezra. This is the same. It's a precept though. You understand? But all in all, you understand the moral of the story. The Most High don't give a damn about these other nations, man. So why should we? We should love one another. Stop trying to love everybody else, man. Read on, Bible. That's a lot.
Verse 19, and it shall come to pass that whosoever will not hearken unto my words, which he shall speak in my name, I will require it of him. Verse 20, but the prophet which shall presume to speak a word in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak, or that shall speak in the name of other gods, even that prophet shall die.
Oh, that sounds like Martin Luther King right there. That sounds like Muhammad too. He came in the name of Allah. I thought the Most High name was Yahweh. You understand? And he was unalive. Please be upon him. You understand? Most High Christ. Look, what man named Eddie Long? He was unalive too. You understand? All these pastors are being exposed because they're not coming in the name of the Most High, man. They're not speaking the name of the Most High. They're speaking in the name of these other gods, man. Right. You understand? Read on, Salah.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 18, starting at verse 21 in Hebrew. Wakaya, Ta'amar, Bala, Babaka, Ayaka, Nadai, Af, Hadabar, Ashar, La'ah, Dabar, Ruwa, Yahweh, verse 22, Ashar, Yadabar, Hana, Baya'ah, Basham, Yahweh, Wala'ah, Yahaya, Hadabar, Wala'ah, Yaba, Wa'ah, Hawa'ah, Hadabar, Ashar, La'ah, Dabar, Ruwa, Yahweh, Baza, the Salakia, Baza the one, Dabar Rawa, Hana Baya'a, La'ah, Thaga War, Mama Nawa. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 19, at verse 1 in the Hebrew. Kaya, Yaka, Rayaf, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Af, Haga, Wayam, Ashar, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Nathan, Laka, Af, Ratazum, Wire Rashathum, Wayashabath, Ba'ai, Rayahum, Wa Babath Yahum. Verse 2. Shalawash, Arayum, Thaba Dayol, Laka, Batha Wak, Aratazak, Ashar, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Nathan, Laka, Ara Shatha, verse 3. Thakayun, Laka, Hadarak, Washa Lashath, Af, Gabawal, Aratazak, Ashar, Yana Kaya Lak, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Wahaya, Lanawas, Shema, Kal, Ra Tazak, verse 4, Wazah, Dabar, Ha Ratazak, Ashar, Yana Was, Shema, Wakaya, Ashar, Yaka, Ath, Wa'ai Hawa, Baba Laya, Da'aith, Wahawa'a, La'a, Shana'a, Lawa, Mathamal, Shalasham, verse 5, Wa'ashar, Yaba'a, Ath, Wa'ai Hawa, Bayar, Lakatab, I Tazayum, Wana Daka, Yadwa, Baga Razun, Lakarath, Ha'ai Tazah, Wanashol, Haba Razol, Mun, Ha'ai Tazah, Wama Tazaa, Ath, Ra'ai, Hawa, Wamath, Hawa'a, Yana Was, Al, Akath, Ha'irayum, Ha'ala, Wakaya. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 18, starting at verse 21 in the English. I will raise them, Salakia. And if thou say in thine heart, how shall we know the word which the Lord hath not spoken? Verse 22, when a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which the Lord hath not spoken. But the prophet that spoken it presumptuously, thou shalt not be afraid of him. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 19, verse 1 in the English. When the Lord thy God hath cut off the nations, whose land the Lord thy God giveth thee, and thou succeedest them, and dwellest in their cities and in their houses. Verse 2, thou shalt separate 3 cities for 3 in the midst of the land, which the Lord thy God giveth thee to possess it. Verse 3, thou shalt prepare thee a way and divide the coast of the land, which the Lord thy God giveth thee to inherit, into 3 parts, that every slayer may flee thither. Verse 4, and this is the case of the slayer, which shall flee thither, that he may live, whoso killeth his neighbor ignorantly, whom he hated not in time past. Verse 5, as when a man goeth into the wood, and his neighbor to hew wood, and his hand fetcheth a stroke with the axe to cut down the tree, and the head slippeth from the helve, and lighteth upon his neighbor that he die, he shall flee into one of these cities and live. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 19, verse 6 in the Hebrew. Pun, Yara Dap, Gaal, Hadam, Akariyah, Haratazak, Kaya, Yakam, La Babawa, Wahat, Shayagawa, Kaya, Yaraba, Haba, Salakia, Hadarak, Waha, Kahawa, Napash, Walawa, Ayun, Yashapat, Salakia, Mashapat, Mawa'ath, Kaya, La'a, Shana'a, Hawa'a, Lawa, Matha, Mawal, Shawam. Verse 7. Al Kun Anakaya Mataza Wak La Amar Shalash Ariyam Thaba de Yo Laka. Verse 8. Wa'am Yara Kayab Yahweh Alahayaka Ath Gaba Gabalak Ka'ashar Nashabai La'a Bath Yaka Wana Thun Laka Ath Cow Ha'rataza Ashar Dabar Latha Salakia La Tha La'a Bath Yaka. Verse 9. Kaya Dashamar Ath Cow Hama Taza Wa Hazaath La'ai Shatha Ashar Anakaya Ma Taza Wak Hayawam La'ahab. So like a La'a Haba Ath Yahweh Alahayaka Wa Lala Kath Bada Ra Kayawa Cow Haya Mayum Waya Sapath Laka Iwad Shalash Irayum Al Hashalash Ha'ala. Verse 10. Wala'a Yasha Lasha Pak Dum Nakwaya Bakwarab Ara Tazak Ashar Yahweh Alahayaka Nathan Laka Nakala Wahaya Ila Yaka Damayum. Verse 11. Wakaya Yahaya Ayash Shana'a Lara Ihoa Wa'arab Lawa Wakum Ila Yawa Waha Kahawa Napash Wamath Wanas Al Akath Ha'irayum Ha'ol. Verse 12. Washa Lakawa Zakwa Naya Aya Rawa Wala Kwakak Slakyo Wala Kwa Kawa Athwa Mashum Wanatha Nawa Athwa Bayad Gaal Hadam Wamath. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 19, starting at verse 6 in the English. Lest the avenger of the blood pursue the slayer while his heart is hot and overtake him, because the way is long, and slay him, whereas he was not worthy of death, inasmuch as he hated him not in time past. Verse 7. Wherefore I command thee, saying that thou shalt separate 3 cities for thee. And verse 8. And if the Lord thy God enlarge thy coast, as he hath sworn unto thy fathers, and give thee all the land which he promised to give unto thy fathers. Verse 9. If thou shalt keep all these commandments to do them, which I command thee this day, to love the Lord thy God, and to walk ever in his ways, then thou shalt thou add 3 cities more for thee beside these 3.
Sure. So, like, if I may, I wanted to say something too when it came to this, right? This shows that the Most High has mercy. even when it comes to his laws. He's very strict on his laws, right? But what we're reading here is if a man, just to bring it to fruition, if y'all not understand what's going on. If a man, I'll say two men are out in the woods. They're chopping wood to get wood, fire for the wood, right? I mean, wood for the fire. And the brother has the axe, and the axe is while he's chopping it, the head of the axe slips and unalives the brother. These three cities that are being made that we possess now, one of these cities are one of the ones where the man would run to for refuge, to be a refugee, right? And again, because that's why the scripture says the man didn't hate the brother in his heart. This could be his own brother, like blood brother, you understand, biologically. And he unalives him, but it was by mistake. So we know in the scriptures it says, if you unalive a brother, you understand, this is things that happen. But in this case, it wasn't done on purpose. That's why the scripture says, thou shalt not M word, or we on TikTok and all that, so I'm not gonna say it. Because that's an unrighteous unaliving. Not this being a righteous unaliving, but this is a mistake. You understand? So the mercy of him is being able to escape to another city. Now it says, unless the one that he did unalive, someone comes to avenge the blood of the one he unalived. I mean, hey, Lord be with him. You understand? But it's showing you that's why Christ was cutting these Pharisees and Sadducees when he told them, y'all omit the weightier matters of the law. You understand? When it comes to love and mercy and things like that. And that's what these Christian pastors do as well. You understand? So like,
go ahead, Badazawa.
Right.
He did have disdain for the brother, but he didn't mean him to die.
Right. What they would call in today's accidental unaliving. There's law. Mm-hmm. Right. The thing that has all these in common, tying into what Kodan was saying too, is even with today's laws, you have accidental unalivings, things that happen, but people still love that individual.
right.
So even if it's accidental unaliving, you still got Ray no coming to see about you. And depending on how well managed you are, it's depending on how it's gonna go.
Right.
But to even avoid all that, there's cities of refuge. Go and lay low for a little bit. Maybe let time calm down and come back later on. But this is real life stuff. You can't tell me we came from a goddamn cave, Kodan.
Right.
Not with all these law, statutes, and commandments I'm reading about. Cities of refuge and accidental deaths, scaffolds. We don't build houses real high. You gotta have ocean. We not no cavemen, man. We come from a real civilized nation of people. But yes, he's absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? Somebody come see about you over their loved one. They don't care if it's accident or not. Nigga like me, like, why you secure the axe when you were swinging it? There was no cameras back there. Where was he sitting at? Show me where he was standing at. You can imagine how that conversation went. You're dealing with Israelites here.
Right.
So, but right. That's a good point, brother.
All right, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 19, verse 11. But if any man hate his neighbor and lie in wait for him and rise up against him and smite him mortally that he die and fleeth into one of these cities. Verse 12. Then the elders of his city shall send and fetch him thence.
Come see about you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. What is that called when somebody lay in wait and then unalive you? What happens? What happened? Other words, what degree? That's right. Comes from this Bible, man. Can't lay in somebody's bushes and wait for them, or catch his brother slipping coming out the club and run up on him, or somebody banging your rib. You wait. You got a whole elaborate plan on how you gonna unalive this brother. That's premeditated. Go ahead.
Salakia, that's so heavy you say that. So you think about it when the oppressor, the cops, they sit and lie in wait.
Yeah.
And then that brother ends up being unalived at the end of their gun. Yeah. That's exactly what this is talking about.
But when you deal with the oppressor Esau, he is a murderer.
Right.
From the beginning. That's what the Bible calls him. Yeah. These rules don't apply to him. Right. Because that's every brother that's unalived that has dark skin is premeditated unaliving with the police. Right. They knew when they got their coffee this morning, it was open season on niggas' ass. Quote and I unquote.
Right.
It's open season. Rodney King was over. Trayvon Martin. What's the brother killer? Sandra Bland, Leno Castile, Nolan. Anytime that the devil is there, trust and believe it was premeditated because he already has that hate in his heart for you. You don't have to wake up like with us. We automatically love him when he automatically hates you. He hates you. So when he puts his badge on in the morning, drinks his coffee, puts that big old belt on with all those gadgets around that big old belt, he uses none of them. He go right to the gun. The belt full of gadgets that not unalive you, but he goes right to that Glock 9. It's premeditated. That's what he called driving while black. Go ahead.
Verse 12. Then the elders of his city shall send and fetch him thence and deliver him into the hand of the avenger of blood.
And that's another thing. We don't need police. Right. We need elders. Brothers like Officer Zion, Captain Niathop, Jeremiah Hyman. You understand what I'm saying? Elders, wise, righteous men to do our bidding, to bring people to justice. You can't go to the unjust for justice. You won't get it. You tamper with evidence, lying on people. The elders wouldn't fetch this brother out of there. Elders. Imagine if we had elders right here in this city. You bring disputes to the elders. You would have to call 911 and a cop show up guns ablazing for a schizophrenic. You understand? Go ahead. Yeah.
They brought him to who? They brought him to the avenger.
Yeah.
They brought him to the avenger.
Yeah.
And then we said that. What did they say?
It said, Salaki, it said,
That he may die.
Read it again.
oh God.
Yep.
It said,
Go ahead.
and deliver him into the hand of the avenger of blood, that he may die.
Go ahead.
Your life is in the hands of who you offended. You tried to run. You thought you got away. He thought that this crime was the same as the ignorant.
Right.
No, brother, you're gonna be the same. That's why, dude, some of these I was in this chat, and then we had some ignorant Israelites, and they was asking about. I think Captain Zaria in the chat too, and they were saying something about what happens to a woman that doesn't bleed on her first time,
Right.
with having sex. It was like, what do? Do we stone her?
Right.
You know, every woman doesn't bleed on the first time, so sometimes people go there and that cheat come out with a white sheet.
Right.
You know, now you think you ain't got a virgin. Then the Zaria is trying to explain that when you in certain conditions, you take it to the elder and then you get wisdom from him. He's like, oh, brother, you added to the law. You added to the law.
Right.
You can't change one jot or two. So what do we do? Trying to explain to the brother. There are misnomers, meaning there are instances where it's a one-off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when those instances occur, you just take it to the priest and let him decide. That's what happens.
And it's all through the Bible, even with Solomon with the baby.
Right.
They're arguing over the baby. Whose baby is it? I'm gonna cut it in half. Sometimes it takes wisdom to decipher matters. The judges the world gives us, they're unjust. They lack wisdom in the Holy Spirit. They don't have it. But these men of the Lord, we all are a nation of priests. That's what the point of these classes are, to make us all a nation of priests so we can use wisdom and not say handle these matters. Why stone this girl? Maybe her hymen was broken on an accident prior to. But see, when you're dealing with idiots in the world, Christians, fake Israelites, all they want is they don't resist evil on their brother. They don't resist it. They go around tickling other men's wives at work. But as soon as somebody tickle their wife, they show up with a gun. That's what they are. They're hypocrites. They're the same ones that were here before. Same ones. Go ahead.
Yeah. I say this story every now and again. This one Israelite, they practice in their group, one wife.
Yeah.
Happy wife, one wife, one man, right? This brother is in every single married woman's face.
Of course he is. Yeah.
I promised this, but I told her, I said, look, brother, you keep doing that. I said, don't be surprised when somebody's laying up with your wife at home.
Yeah.
I said, you need to stop. He was like, you right. Then I moved to a different shift. And I see this Negro doing it again.
Yeah.
So I let him be. Come to find out. I think a year later, I ran into the brother. Brother, we've been waiting.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You know. Yeah. Nah.
Heartbreak.
What do you know?
Yeah. I said, man, Lord, be with you, brother. I wasn't gonna go get up with that. Oh, I left it, man.
You told
him.
yeah, you told him right.
Warned him.
And night he paid his wife a visit. He didn't like him at night. He showed up at the door. Yeah, you understand?
He
So
realized the priests and prophets amongst them after that.
yeah,
You understand?
Mhm.
He
You know, but
spoke
see-
the words of the Lord. So like,
he's right. Read that part again. He's absolutely right.
Then the elders of his city shall send and fetch him thence and deliver him into the hand of the avenger of blood, that he may die. All right. Oh God. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 19, starting at verse 13 in the Hebrew. La'ah, Thaka, Was, Aya, Nakah, Al Yawah, Waba I Rath, Dum, Hana Poya, Maya Sha'ala, Watawab, Lakah, verse 14, La'ah, Thasa Yag, Gabawal, Ra'ik, Salaki, Ra'ikah, Ashar, Gaba Lawa, Ra'a Shanayam, Bana Salaki, Bana Kalafka, Ashar, Thanakal, Ba'arataza, Ashar, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Nathan, Lakah, Lara Shatha, verse 15, La'ah, Yakwawam, Id, Akkad, Ba'ayash, Lakal, I1, Walakal, Kata'ath, Bakal, Kata'ah, Ashar, Yaka Ta'ah, Al, Paya, Shanya, Adiyam, Awa, Al, Paya, Shalasha, Idayam, Yakawam, Dabar, verse 16. Kaya, Yakawam, Id, Kamas, Ba'ayash, La'ai, Nawath, Baya, Sarat, verse 17. Wa'ai, Madwa, Shanya, Ha'anashayam, Ashar, Laham, Hariyab, Lapunya, Yahweh, Lapunya, Haka, Hanayam, Waha, Shapatyam, Ashar, Yahayawa, Bayumyam, Paham, verse 18. Wada, Rashawa, Ashapatyam, Hayatab, Wahana, Id, Shakor, Ha'id, Shakor, Aina, Ba'a, Kayawa, verse 19. Wa'aisha, Yatham, Lawa, Ka'ashar, Zamum, La'aisha, Wath, La Kayawa, Waba Irath, Ha Parai, Makwa Rabak. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 19, starting at verse 13 in English. Thine eye shall not pity him, but thou shalt put away the guilt of innocent blood from Israel, that it may go well with thee. Verse 14, that thou shalt not remove thy neighbor's landmark, which they of old time have set in thine inheritance, which thou shalt inherit in the land that the Lord thy God giveth thee to possess it. Verse 15, one witness shall not rise up against a man for any iniquity or for any sin, in any sin that he sinneth, at the mouth of two witnesses, or at the mouth of three witnesses, shall the matter be established. Verse 16, if a false witness rise up against any man to testify against him that which is wrong. Verse 17, then both the men between whom the controversy is shall stand before the Lord, before the priests and the judges, which shall be in those days. Verse 18, and the judges shall make diligent inquisition, and behold, if the witness be a false witness and hath testified falsely against his brother. Verse 19, then shall ye do unto him as he had thought to have done unto his brother. So shalt thou put the evil away from among you.
And that's what all these laws, statutes, commandments are about when it comes to diligently inquisition about somebody, asking questions, interrogating them, finding out the truth, then rendering proper punishment or judgment. Why? So you see that and your children see that and the whole nation knows to not do it. Purge the evil from amongst us, which keeps us clean, which keeps us righteous and separate from these other nations, which will do these evil things, but we're not to do these things. You understand? That's what the whole thing's about. That's what stoning was about. You think he wants to bash your head up with a stone, but seeing that will make you do what? I will never whore my husband. I will never sleep with somebody else's wife. Because look what the end result of that is. That's to purge the evil from among you. Being delivered is a scary thing. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 19, verse 20 in the Hebrew. Waha, Nasha, Rayum, Yasha, Ma'aiwa, Wire, Ra'awa, Wala'a, Yasa, Pawa, La'ai, Shawath, Iwad, Kadabar, Harai, Azah, Bakwa, Rabak. Verse 21, Wala'a, Thako Was, Aya, Nakah, Napash, Banapash, Ayan, Ba'ayan, Shun, Bashan, Salakia, Yad, Bayad, Ragol, Baragol. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Kaya, Tataza'ah, Lama, La, Kama, Al, Aya, Bayaka, Wa, Ra, Ayath, Sawas, Rara, Kab, Aim, Rabah, Mamak, La'ah, Thaya Ra'ah, Mahum, Kaya, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Imaka, Hama, Lak, Ma'arataza, Matazorium. Verse 2. Wahaya, Bakwa, Ra, become Al, Hama la Kama, Wanagash, Hakahan, Wadabar, Al, Ha'aim. Verse 3, Wa'amar, Alahum, Shemai, Yasha'ala, Atham, Quarabayum, Hayawam, Lama la Kama, Al, Haya Baya Kum, Al, Yarak, La Babakam, Al, Haya Ra'awa, Wa'al, Thaka Patwa, Wa'al, Tha'ai Ra'tazawa, Bapunyahum. Verse 4, Kaya Yahweh, Allah Hayakam, Hahalak, Imakam, Laha Lakam, Aim, Aya Bayakam, Laha Wash Shayai, Athakam. Verse 5, Wada Barawa, Hasha Ta Riyam, Al, Ha'aim, La'amar, Maya, Ha'ayash, Ashar, Banya, Bayath, Kadash, Wala'ah, Kana Kawa, Yalaka, Wayashab, Laba, Yathwa, Pun, Yamawath, Bamala, La Kama, Wa'ayash, Akar, Yaka, Na, Kanwa. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 19, starting at verse 20 in English. And those which remain shall hear and fear, and shall henceforth commit no more any such evil among you. Verse 21, and thine eye shall not pity, but life shall go for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 1 in English. When thou goest out to battle against thine enemies, and seest horses and chariots, and a people more than thou, be not afraid of them, for the Lord thy God is with thee, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Verse 2, and it shall be, when ye are come nigh unto the battle, that the priest shall approach and speak unto the people. Verse 3, and shall say unto them, hear, O Israel, ye approach this day unto battle against your enemies. Let not your hearts faint, fear not, and do not tremble, neither be ye terrified because of them. Verse 4, for the Lord your God, he that goeth with you to fight for you against your enemies, to save you.
If you really believe in the scriptures, then how come that can't happen today? What's really preventing us from having that same belief and that happening? Because as we see here, the priests are telling you not to be afraid. The Lord is going to fight for you, with you. What about now in 2026? Christians love to be like, oh, God's the same yesterday as today. Where's this energy at then? Where's it? Why are you joining the oppressive militaries and joining the NFAC and New Black Panther Party and all this garbage? Getting all afraid about race war. I saw some coon on TV talking about some, man, we get to the race wars, then we black people not ready. Who cares? What do you mean black people not ready? He must not saw the Alabama brawl down by the damn lake.
So much pain,
brother. And we got the Lord on our side. Lord on our side. See, we got to start getting back to these scriptures, man. It's vitally important for our survival in these end times. And for your courage. Does something good for your courage. You get to see all these damn devils with these 50 cows and all these machineries and the Ku Klux Klan and the Aryan Nation marching and all this stuff. You might you weak in the spirit and weak in the boots. You might get a little scared. Right. Don't be scared of them. Be afraid of them. Lord gonna handle all that quick work. And then on a global scale, he says what? He gonna get rid of America within an hour. Mm-hmm. Within 1 hour, man. What the hell do we have to be afraid of? All we have to do is go to war with ourselves, man. We got to get off crack. Right. We got to get out the church, put that blunt down. That's the real battle. Damn the NFA, damn them skinheads. Right. Damn the new civil war. They talking about, who cares about that? The Lord gonna deal with them. He give all them crackers hemorrhoids overnight, like he did them Africans in the Bible. Big old long hemorrhoids just hanging out their tail. Who they gonna fight then? The Lord will shut your infrastructure down with buzzards. All we have to do is be a people ready for the kingdom, righteous and holy and separate, and keeping these laws. That's it. Be afraid of these damn devils. Go ahead.
All right. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 4. For the Lord your God is he that goeth with you to fight for you against your enemies.
He keeps iterating it. Your power. Go with you to fight your enemies. How do you got to put it in sign language? You understand? We have that on our side. It's better than any weapon, better than any nuke. It doesn't matter. We got the Most High God. Right. Go ahead.
To save you. Verse 5.
Because someone's trying to unalive you and put you back into antebellum South slavery. Right. They want to put us back into chains. That's why they keep telling you to vote, vote, vote. Why? You trying to vote Trump out to put another racist devil in office? The man goes to put you back in the field, Negro. The Lord could stop that. Lord can put a stop to it. But are his children going to do what he say do? Are we going to be obedient to the law? Go ahead.
Right. And Salakia, sir, just to add on, Christian church don't teach that you got enemies. They teach you to love everybody. They can't even see that the fact that they got people out there trying to unalive you and harm you. So you have enemies according to the Bible.
Darash is right. Christian church don't even believe in an enemy that looks like you. Meaning what? They believe the enemy is the Antichrist. A literal dragon is going to come out the ocean with horns, something off of South Park. That's what they believe. They believe in the Vatican and the Pope and, some monster, some baby-eating monster. Newsflash, there's baby-eating monsters on the Epstein list walking amongst you now. These devils and Antichrist and enemies look like Dylan Storm Roof. They look like Donald Trump. Get it through your thick, greasy head, Christians. The oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of. That's it. He's a man. Lucifer. After the coming of Satan, for God's sakes. He's a man. He's a devil. He's a low-down, dirty deceiver and a murderer from the beginning. You don't see what happened to Nolan Wells? Only a devil would do something like that. Oh, we're such friends with him. Well, how the hell nobody know what happened?
Right.
You're looking too far for the devil when he's right there in the damn pulpit preaching to you. You ain't gotta look no further. The Christian church does that because it appeases the white man. It allows him to feel less guilty for all the whippings and kidnappings and sex trafficking. He doesn't feel any guilt. And who wants to make a white man feel guilty? But you'll make your brother feel guilty for anything. Right. You want to let R. Kelly live what he did down. He's in jail, for God's sake. You still talking about how bad R. Kelly was. But you don't mention the Epstein list. Right. How many pastors are talking about Nolan Wells right now? What Christian pastor have you seen speak up to make a plea and a call to those white kids? Right. And say, white kids, what would Jesus do? Jesus would tell the truth. Jesus would bring Nolan Wells to justice. I don't see no Christian pastor doing that. Not even the white ones.
Right.
Yes, you're right, Daraj. Christians don't believe in they have an enemy.
Right.
Because they've been taught that the devil is a mystic beast from the abyss.
Right. Right.
When his name is Larry, he works in accounting. Go ahead.
Salakia, just to add on to that, Dylan Roof, what he was possibly or probably thinking, because from what I read about, he went into the church, sitting down with them and engaging with them at first. Yes. And just getting their minds and stuff all, raveled up, thinking that, we can trust them. And then he kind of seen, okay, they're weak. They're not going to do anything. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to just unalive everybody here. Yes. See, Christian church tends to trust everyone, not understanding who their enemy is. But I bet you that same Dylan Roof character, he wouldn't come into I.S.U.P.K. and try that because brothers going to try to, they will defend themselves and fight back.
I'll raise you one. He wouldn't even be allowed in.
Right. Well, attempt to step through the door.
We would see, so brother Zar would be on Shamar side. He'd see nigga come across the street.
Right.
See, because these shepherds here we're not dumb dogs. We bark.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're not lying sleep. We're not greedy dogs. Like your Christian church. And Dylan Storm Roof did go into the church and he prayed with them. And he reloaded his 9mm and blew your grandmama's damn head off. Because Christians are like docile, toothless herbivores. They need strong shepherds like us to keep them alive.
Right.
Have to have it, man. You're right. Good point.
Verse 5. And the officers shall speak unto the people, saying, what man is there that hath built a new house and hath not dedicated it? Let him go and return to his house, lest he die in the battle, and another man dedicate it. That's the last one. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, starting at verse 6 in the Hebrew. Wamayah, Ha'ayash, Ashar, Natai, Karam, Wala'ah, Kalalawa, Yalak, Wayashab, Laba Yahwa, Pun, Yamawath, Bama La Kama, Wa'ayash, Akar, Yaka, Lanawa. Verse 7, Lamaya, Ha'ayash, Ashar, Arash, Ashah, Wala'ah, Lakwa Ka, Yalak, Wayashab, Laba Yathwa, Pun, Yamawath, Bama La Kama, Waayash, Akar, Yakwa, Kana. Verse 8. Waya Sapawa, Hasha Tarayum, Ladabar, Al, Ha'im, Wa'a Marawa, Maya, Hayash, Hayara'a, Warak, Hala Baba, Yalak, Wayashab, Labayathwa, Wala'a, Yamas, Ath, La Baba, Aka, Yawa, Kala, Babawa. Verse 9. Wahaya, Kakalath, Hasha, Tarayum, Ladabar, Al, Ha'im, Wapa, Quadawa, Sharia, Taza, Ba'awath, Bara, Ash, Ha'im. Verse 10, Kaya, Thwakwa, Rab, Al, Ayar, Laha, Lakam, Ila Ya, Wakwa Ra'ath, Ala Ya, Lasha, Lawam. Verse 11, Wahaya, Shalom. I caught myself. The I knock. Wapa Thak. Laka. Wahaya. Cow. Ha'im. Hana Ma'taza'a. Ba. Yahai. Yawa. Laka. Lamas. Wa'ai. Barawak. Verse 12. Wa'am. La'a. Dasha Layum. Imak. Wa'ai. Shatha. Imak. Mala Kama. Wa Tazarath. Ila Ya. Verse 13. Wana Thana. Yahweh ala Hayaka. Bayadak. Waha Kayath. Ath. Cow. Zaka. Wara. Lapunya. Karab. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, starting at verse 6 in the English. And what man is he that hath planted a vineyard and hath not yet eaten of it? Let him also go and return unto his house, lest ye die in the battle, and another man eat of it. Verse 7. And what man is there that hath betrothed a wife, and hath not taken her? Let him go and return unto his house, lest he die in the battle, and another man take her. Verse 8. And the officers shall speak further unto the people, and they shall say, what man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted? Let him go and return unto his house, lest his brethren heart faint as well as his heart. Verse 9. And it shall be, when the officers that have made an end of speaking unto the people, that they shall make captains of the armies to lead the people. Verse 10. When thou comest nigh unto a city to fight against it, then proclaim peace unto it. Verse 11. And it shall be, if it make thee answer of peace and open unto thee, then it shall be that all the people that is found therein shall be tributaries unto thee, and they shall serve thee. Verse 12.
Man, all this sounds like rules of engagement. All this sounds like highly skilled, executed, organized nation of people, man.
Right.
You can't tell me we had plates in our lips talking about Uba Gooba. No, we did not. Not doing stuff like that. I don't see Africans doing that. Where's the history books of the Egyptians doing that? You ain't reading that in the Book of the Dead.
Right.
What kind of righteous man is that? You ain't lay with your wife. Hey, brother, all these niggas here, if you got this going on, that going on, y'all fall to the left. Now I got a core group of able-bodied fighting men right here. Now let's go do what we got to do. Let's go ahead and Lord business.
Right.
Hey, what nation of people is doing that? You think Esau cares about that? You going to war, brother. You don't give a damn about nothing. Hey, sign this damn power of attorney and get on the bus.
Right.
That's it. That's all you getting. Get on the bus and get on the plane and don't forget your gear. Jody will take care of your wife while you're gone. Betrothed or not. Go ahead.
Verse 12. And if it will make no peace with thee, but will make war against thee, then thou shalt besiege it. Verse 13. And when the Lord thy God hath delivered it into thine hands, thou shalt smite every male thereof with the edge of the sword.
That's right, man. We was running through stuff, putting belt to ass. You want to get down or lay down? You want peace or you want war? You better say peace. Go ahead.
That's like it. That was it.
That was it. All right. Just up here, everybody.
YAHANNA.
Men of Israel, gird ourselves to salute the Torah. Yahbashim Yashabrak Yah. Yahbashim Yashabrak Yah.
How about Shem Yahushua? Yeah.
Yahbashim Yashabrak Yah. How about Shem Yahushua? Yeah. Sisters Yashab, sisters, I imagine, minister, Wapa Yakodam, and turn and face the east. We already said the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Sabashamayim, Kodash, Haya, Shemka, Yahweh, Malatuka, Taba'ah, Ratazayaka, Haya, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashamayim, Nathanlanao, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalak Nawa, Kabawat Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kabawat Nawa, Wala'ah, Tabi'ayan Nawa, Banasaya 1, a ball. Hawashayana, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakut, Waha'ala, Wataparat, Labalumium, Aman.
In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it.
This is the prayer for the Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh, Baba Kashab, Nathanlanao, Hakak, Laraba'ah, Kamakala, Wakal Marawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamat Zarayim, Hakak, Lahaquium, Hamathium, Hakak, Arakawat, Hatama'ala, Lagar's son, Ba'ashem Yahweh, the water among.
In English, Yahweh, name Yahweh. Please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness, all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the leper, Power to raise the dead. Power against unclean spirits. Cast them out. Name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
It's the prayer for the blessings of Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Barak Lanawa, YAHANNA, Wahabiyath, Saparium, Barak, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the water among. What we just said in the English is Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Israel in the school in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it. The book of Psalms, chapter 121 in the Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K, Ayanya, Ahaharium, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ai, Izoria, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'arataza, Ayathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Ayanawam, Shemarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shemarka, Yahweh, Tazarka, Al-Yad, Yam Yakah, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Rai, Yashamar, Atapaska, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'aka, Wabawa'aka, Mayata, Wa'aid Ivalon.
Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills, from whence come my help. My help comes from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in. This time forth, even forevermore.
The book of Psalms, chapter 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al Damayalakah, Al Takarash, Wa Al Tashakwat, Al Kaya Salaka Kaya Hana, Al Yabika, Yahama Yawan, Ra'ash, Al Aimaka, Ya'ira Yamwa, Sawad, Wayata, Ya'aya Tazawa, Al Tazapawanika, Amarawa, Lakawa, Wanakakidim, Magoya, Wala Aya Zakar, Sham Yasha'Allah, Iwad, Kaya, Nawa Aya Tazawa, Labi Yakadwa, Al Yaka, Bariyath, Yakaratwa, Ahoya, Arawam, Washima'ayim, Mawa'aba, Wahagarium, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Palashath, Amyashabia, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labayan Lawat, Selah, Ashalaham, Kamajan, Kasaya Sara'ah, Kayabian, Manakor, Koyashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan, Da'ara, Hayawa, Daman, La'adawa, Salaka La'adama, Shayatamwa, Nadayamawa, Ka'irab, Wakazaba, Wakazabak, Wakatazal, Mana Ai, Kauna Sayakamba, Ashar, Amar, Nairasha, Lanawa, As, Na'awas, Alahayam, Alahaya, Sayatamwa, Kagogala, Kakwash, Lapaya Raka, Ka'ash, Taba Ira, Wakala Talahat, Hariyam, Kanta Radab, Basaya Raka, Wabasawa Patka, Tabahalam, Mala'ah, Punyahum, Kuala One, Wayabakwashwa, Sumka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Ajaid, Wayakapawa, Wayabadwa, Wayadawa, Kaya Ata, Salaka Kaya Ata, Sumka, Yahawa, Labatka, Ayawan, Alkaha Rataza.
Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden one. They have said, come, and let us cut them off. From being a nation, In the name of Yahshua Allah, may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, Moab, Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. So also enjoy with them. They're hoping the children will lot. Selah, do unto them, unto the Midianites, as to Sarah, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished in Endor. It became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Goreb, like Zeheb, yea, all their princes, as Zebah, as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh in possession. All my power, make them like a wheel, as a stubble before the wind, as a fire burnt they wood, as the flames set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, make them afraid with thy storm, fill their face with shame. They may seek thy name. Oh Yahweh, let them be confounded, in trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high of all the earth.
It's the prayer structure for blessings for the in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shah, Wa Miyaka Allah, Wa Allahayim, Batazabiyah, Allah Wap YAHANNA, Ha Allah Wapim, Ha Sarunyam, Ha Kodziyunyam, Ha Koyoyim, Wa Agwatium, Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shah, the water among.
In English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, the angels, commanding during YAHANNA, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it. You got the curses. Blessed you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Listen to us now, right now. Say evils and curses, punishment, destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes and priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Say evils and curses, punishment, destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel. They refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter to thy sanctuary. Say evils and curses, punishment, destruction to the Edomites and the nations and their drug dealers, court system, prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Kamatazi, gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airways, cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro throughout the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai and Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it was the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread throughout the media, the whole world. Cause it to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you always. So be it.
Sorry, man, to turn. Sister Yashavi, man, to be seated, Baba Kasha. Men of Israel, we're going to run a word cut and salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, my Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh, Shimei, Awashah, Brakathah. Yahweh Matah, sorry, man, to turn. Sisters, Imajim, man, to stand. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courteous salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amar Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Shemal, Atah, Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Matah, Sabbath dismissed.